Good afternoon there, traders. Thanks for joining me on this Monday afternoon market recap. This is, of course, from Monday's trading session, which is the 2nd of June 2014. As you can see in today's session, if you take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, what we've really established is another hangman candlestick. It was a day of net gains. It was a positive day. We were up 26 points, but in the overall grand scheme of things, in the larger term, sort of primary and intermediate move, we're still on the precipice of breaking out, okay? Breaking out above that resistance level, which is going to set up a bullish trend for the next 2 to 3 months if in fact it does occur. It's what we're waiting for here at Pivot Point Trading, and it's how our students are approaching the market who are in our Pivot Point Pro analysis class. So if I break down the detail, what I'll do, I'll just switch over to my templates and go through some additional steps to trade confirmation. We'll go through and we'll analyze these markets in greater detail, and we'll go through some trades which have triggered in our Pivot Point Pro analysis class from the weekend. So what I'll do, I'll switch over right now. And as you can see, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, as I just said, we do have a little bit of a hammer candlestick. We do have lower volume. If I just change and show you this individual chart, oh, my pen drawing tool isn't up. Let me just bring it up and start this recording again. There we go. If I just change this one individual candlestick, you can see that's a little bit of a spinning top hangman candlestick. The volume was quite low. That's okay. If we do break out, we expect that volume to start increasing. But you can also see we're toying right around this resistance level. This is what we call an evening star reversal candlestick, and it's what really sold us off or set us up for that little retracement back into this ascending bullish trend line for the month of May 2014. I'm very excited about where this market looks to be heading. Very excited about what the week and how the week is going to progress throughout the first week of trading for June. If we have a look at the S&P 500, you can see we've had a bullish trigger at 1,906. We've broken above it. For the better part of 4 trading sessions now, we are continuing to move in that direction. The exponential moving averages are all supporting the move. You can see we're above all 3 of the exponential moving averages. We're breaking above these old peaks. If I change to the CCI, you can see that we're breaking above that positive 100 line, telling us that the market is beginning to trend. This is really good for us as swing traders because it's telling us that the volatility in the market is actually decreasing, which is giving us some really good entry points and just a general really good sort of feel for the market when we enter and exit out of these swing trades. Again, on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the CCI is broken above that 100 line, and the ADX has turned up, which is also very comforting to see. What we'll do, I'll finish with the NASDAQ. Now, the NASDAQ is running up into this resistance level. And again, we've spoken about the potential for a head and shoulders chart topping pattern. This is really starting to break down. As of last week, when we broke above these 2 lower highs here, the argument for head and shoulders topping patterns really started to break down. If we do get a close below 3,942, then there is a good chance that this pattern is going to play out. But we're trading up here just shy of 4,250. We are an incredibly long way away from getting triggered bearish. If anything, we're just expecting a little bit of a slowdown around this resistance level until we break above our trigger here at 4,292, trading up to these old resistance levels just above 4,350 on the NASDAQ. So how does this relate to our trades and some of the trades which we're trading in our Pivot Point Pro analysis class? The good news is that a lot of our trades have triggered. And the even better news is that most of those trades, or all of those trades actually at the moment, are very, very profitable. So what we'll do, we'll start with potentially XOM hasn't actually triggered, so we won't start there. We'll start with Starbucks. Now, Starbucks has been a trade which we've covered for the better part of 2 weeks now. 72.09 was the original entry. We had a 72.64 re-entry. And as you can see, I spoke about this as being a little bit of a stair step or a little bit of a pennant pattern, right? Volume's decreasing. We're at a little bit of a resistance level, but we reset the trade up at $74.03. Today, we saw Starbucks up 61 cents. It was up just, I think, 0.8%, and it's really starting to continue in the overall bullish direction that we expect it to. Our next target, $75.77 on the bullish side. Congratulations if you're in this trade from 72. Very nice trade to start the week with. And again, it's just moving in our direction. Netflix continues to move higher. If you entered here at 413, you are being rewarded for a fantastic trade. JPM today had a little bit of a bearish candlestick. It is at a resistance level, but this could be setting up a little bit of a bull flag. So if you entered here at 54.43, just hold on to that trade. It still looks good, and just manage it as the trade progresses throughout the week. HD triggered today. $80.28 was the bullish entry. First target $82.27. Everything looks really good with that HD trade. So congratulations on that one. Google, no trade on Google. We did see a little bit of a pullback, but again, it's nowhere near our bearish trigger, nowhere near our bullish trigger. The only thing I can say or add to this picture is the fact that once again, we could be setting up a little bit of a bull flag. FAS triggered. If you weren't in as of Tuesday last week, you definitely are in as of Monday today. 94.04. I really love this candlestick. This is what we call a hammer candlestick. It's not really in the right location, but you can see from the lower wick, right? And just the generally pretty okay volume, that there are buyers still showing up at this lower area, anywhere between $92.30 up until this open here to about 94. So if we get a move above Monday's candlestick, it's going to be a very quick ride up to $96.86 on FAS. You still have the opportunity to enter, but it is breaking down your risk and reward ratio. Here's Caterpillar. Caterpillar, we were speaking about the potential for a little bit of a bear flag. It looked to be breaking down, but as of today, we have a one white soldier candlestick pattern. You can see that we've gapped up at least halfway into this day's candlestick, and we've closed above Friday's candlestick last week. This is incredibly bullish. The volume isn't there, which is interesting, but the candlestick pattern is showing up in the perfect location as we bounce off that 50 exponential moving average and continue the bullish trend. So this trigger here at 104.76 looks incredibly good. Baidu, we've been speaking about this one, and I'm very excited for this trade this week. 171.16 is our bullish entry. This is a textbook bull flag at a resistance level, breaking out from a symmetrical triangle. Be sure to catch this move. It's going to be a very fast ride, a quick $7 to $8 ride up to $178 on the bullish side. Please pay attention. AXP, we've had two triggers set, one at 90.37, one at 91.75. Both are profitable. Congratulations, traders. This looks to be moving again up to our next target, around $93.19. Not a whole lot I can add to that picture. Amazon, we spoke comprehensively about. The trend is down, so we really only want to be looking for entries in the direction of the bearish trend. That is going to come in about 302. No trade triggered yet on Amazon. And to finish with today, ladies and gentlemen, Apple, we spoke about this again in thorough detail. What I personally said I'd do is that I would exit at 626.86 and I'd just be happy with the trade. We had the initial breakout at 601, an additional re-entry at 617. Cut my profits right here, bag them, bank them, put them in your trading account at 626. Very good move. You should be done with Apple more or less. It does look as if we're establishing a little bit of an intermediate top on the daily time frame on Apple. So just be patient, and we'll get into this in the near future when the trade sets up again. So thank you so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure bringing you this technical analysis. What I'll do is I'll update you on Wednesday with what the market's doing and how these trades are progressing. If you have any questions, email me today at success@pivotpoint-trading.com. We can schedule a call and I can get in contact with you today, get to meet you, get to understand your trading goals and how I can help you in the way of trading the stock market. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.